Yo, peace and love, everybody. On this Sunday afternoon, we pretty much had a wild night last night. Shit, all this weekend. But this is going to be a short live. Just want to touch bases with some of the content creators, some of the brothers that I've seen in Kiki chat. Peace to Kiki on that chat. She doing a thing over there. Vibes Queen had a lit chat last night. What else popped off? Sheena had a dope live, but pretty much we're gonna talk a little bit about some things that's I think that's important to me um in this community. And one of those things is us being able to acknowledge the greatness in each other. Um and as far as being able to acknowledge the things that each one of us contribute, I think that's important. Women have support systems. I believe men should have support systems as well. So, with that being said, the first thing I want to kind of touch on a little bit is within this sector, and I don't know because you got so many different forms and divisions of sectors, but pretty much in the sector of the content creators that deal with the street interviews, deal with the street sector, the truth sector, all of the sectors. Um, we have to be able to acknowledge those that come before us. We have to be able to acknowledge those that help us, those that know more than us. Um, and there's nothing wrong with that. And when we make mistakes as men, it shouldn't be a hard thing to address and acknowledge because I think that's important. All right, I got four people in here. Y'all, what's good? Y'all ain't gonna say hi. What's good? Bush babies. But anyway, um, a couple of the people that I acknowledge in this sector, as far as men are concerned, and women, y'all, I mean, ladies, y'all free to like jump in. But I just seen a couple of good brothers that I recently bumped into in the chat, and wanted to kind of slide over and build a little bit. Hey, Tequila, how are you? Peace and love. I hope you're doing well today. Yeah, so one of the things I wanted to talk about, and I put a couple of people name in the chat because those are people that I really, really wish would slide over and rap a little bit with me. But Octavius Prime, let's start with that right there, or that name right there, and what that means to me as an individual and a person. Octavius Prime has an extensive background in this YouTube shit, which means that he knows a lot more than most of us new YouTubers. So, regardless of the things that I know as far as music, he would be classified to me as a person that has a certain kind of expertise when it comes to that. And I don't like to like just talk shit without being able to prove what I'm saying. Um, he knows how to do graphics, all of that shit in the back. He knows the functionalities of YouTube a great deal. So my thing is like when it comes to that in this pecking order, regardless of how anybody want to put it, that's the person that we all should look up to on that level as far as learning from him in that aspect. I'm not telling nobody to follow another man and try to be like somebody, but if somebody have a particular expertise and they do that very, very well, then that's the individual that you can learn from. Um, so yeah, on the scale of individuals, I have the utmost respect for him. If you sometimes you might see me even in the chat, I'd be like, yo, Peace cap. You know what I mean? And when I say peace cap, not cap like how y'all be saying cap. It's like captain is short for captain. Is saying, I'm gonna give reverence in regard to his expertise and his knowledge. And that doesn't make me feel less than a man or nothing like that. I think that's a good way to acknowledge the brothers in our community and the people that's doing things that know a little bit more than us. Um, Benji is the next name on the list. Hey, Bashiba, how are you? Great day. Um, Benji is the next name on the list, and I put him in this order for two different reasons. One is because, when you're running around on the YouTube streets, you hear certain things from your subs. When you release songs, you got people that make reference to different things, and I have a high regard for his interviewing techniques as well as his presentation and the way he carry himself. So peace and love, Granny. I really don't like calling you Granny because I don't see the Granny in you. I see, you around my age, so it's like I don't, but I mean, I know that's your little nickname, but I'll be honest, since we on an honest day, it's hard for me to call you Granny. Um, but yeah, that's what it is. But we talking today, Granny, and I'm glad that you here as well because oh yes, Goldie. You remember Goldie from the Mac? I know you remember that. But anyway, I'm glad that you here, Goldie. I'm gonna put Bathsheba up. I'm gonna put Tequila up. Steve, I'm glad you're here too, brother. So because I want to talk. We just talking, man. This is not no scheduled ass live. As far as the moderators and all that, they here, but it's not no required shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad Granny Gold stopped through. But I'm gonna get to you in 1 second, Steve, because I'm glad you're here. Thank you for coming, brother. I definitely appreciate that because it's some things that I just want to clear up. You know what I mean? Granny, yeah. Hey, Jashiba, Granny, where? Child is complete. I'm glad that you here, girl, too. Oh man, y'all making my day today. Y'all making my effing day. Um, so yeah, child is free. So check it out. So as far as Benji, I think that his presentations is dope. I think that there's a lot of different things that we can learn from him in this community as well as content creators. Also, mind you, that this field that we're in of content creation, and I know I probably catch some slack from this shit, but I really don't care. Most of the dope content creators are pretty much women. So it's not we don't it's not a whole lot of us that's in this game. So I think it's really important that we learn from each other. If we're gonna be great content creators, you know what I'm saying? So that's I look up to Benji because I think like there's some things that I can learn from him. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not a major thing. So a part of it is acknowledgement. When it comes to this music thing, um, I think a lot of these content creators can learn from me. You know what I mean? I'm not even going to cap. I don't care what level you're on. Um, you can learn from me because I've been doing it quite some time. Um, and that's where I don't mind helping anybody with that. That's something that I feel like I do it effortlessly. It's something that I don't mind like helping people with. Um, but don't discredit my contribution to the community because like my thing is like I don't mind like what I mean, we're not going to do that either because my thing is like to me for me to put in the work, the hard work and the sweat and tears that I put in and to have somebody discredit all of that hard work, that's going to affect the vibration of the community. I can honestly tell you that. And I'm a very very genuine person. I'm a very, very kind person. Um, and sometimes I can be a little aggressive when I feel like, that kindness and that appreciation and that genuineness is not being reciprocated. All right, so that's pretty much that. So King, like my thing is like I really wish that you was here because I know it's some stuff going on through the street as far as people saying me and you going back and forth. But I want to clear that up. Just for the chat, just for I would say just to even find out or chop it up on whatever's going on because I know y'all guys been a while for away. I mean, been away for a while. And with all of these shenanigans that Muke has been doing, everybody's just been jumping on the content. You know what I'm saying? So we haven't had a chance to tap in. But yeah, man, I respect you like a brother. And when I have a certain level of respect for people, I tend to be a little more patient. Um, so yeah, man, like I'm always gonna have time for you whenever we get to that or whenever the situation may be. Now let's get to before I get to Mr. Jackson, I want to get to Childish Capri ass. Yes, I want to get to Child. Yeah, yeah, because Jashiba, like my thing is like it's easy for me to construct a hit. I would love to show that formula to anybody who want to utilize that. If there's content creators that need music for their channel, I don't mind doing that either. You know what I'm saying? But like the same way that I give credit, I'm gonna demand and respect the credit that I get as well. Like we're not gonna play no games with that. Yeah, they want y'all to be into it for content purpose. Oh, probably so, Capri. Yeah, I mean that could be it. But my thing is like I'm not gonna get into it with my brother for no content purposes. You know what I'm saying? Even when it comes down to, and I'm gonna bring up Lewis. Even when it comes down to Lewis and his situation, I made that song. Um, but maybe I should explain to Lewis that when I made that line in the song, pretty much it was just one line. I wasn't like trying to diss him, but I thought like, for somebody to you madly in love and then somebody get you to leave the one that you love, um, that was kind of stupid. So that's the only thing I said in the song was like, Lewis something something something. I don't know because I don't write the shit. I just pretty much do two bars at a time. So I was like something something something. Lewis was stupid, and you know, pardon me, brother, if you ever hear this live, for me saying that because I didn't know that that was going to affect you in that type of way. It was pretty much using a line, Lewis, stupid. So I was just kind of being lazy with the lyrics, and not so much being conscious of how it would affect your feelings or what you was dealing with at that time. But what transpired from that was a whole bunch of songs where Lewis was mentioning me after had already cleared up, what the line was about in the song. Oh yeah, yeah, and because I kind of jumped ahead because I think what was on my heart, I wanted to kind of get that out. But yeah, with the song that I made, I think Sunny, the last one, I think it's content. And Childish Capri, you owe me because you used my line last night. You used my line last night, and I'm about to get you for that one. Yeah, so yeah, there was a line in the song, and I mentioned it before in the previous live, but I'm gonna want to mention it again because this is how much reverence and respect that I have for this brother. There was a line in the song that I think some of the people in the street got misconstrued when I said something about Benji. Nah, that wasn't no shade to that brother at all. What I was saying was like in the midst of everything that was going on, he maintained his level of neutrality, which everybody knows, or from what I can see from a business perspective, that he's always done that. So what that the transition of that line is like, yo, when he was so called working on, because he made an announcement that he was going to be doing some stuff over there with Marcus. He made a oath. I say oath a lot, but he pretty much was saying that he's going to be neutral to everybody that he worked with, and he was going to give that same dedication and respect towards whatever situation that he was dealing with Marcus, until some shit happened where, I don't know, him and Sonny got into it, and I'm not going into that because that's his story. But yeah, that's what that line was. In some kind of way through the streets, people try to twist shit up. And that's why I feel like these little Sunday powwows is very, very important. So with that being said, before I get to Mr. Jackson, I want to get to Childish Capri, because she is a valuable part of this community as well. And some shit happened last night in Vibes Queen Live that I could understand, but I can't understand. Now that kind of sounds strange. The reason why I can't understand it, because the whole night was going really, really well. And it was kind of weird how it ended. But the reason why I can understand it is because I've been watching Childish Capri for a while, and she will be honest and tell you, like, I am like the head troll. She's like Veli or one of them. This is a person that they enjoy getting online. They enjoy participating in the community. I don't want to say they, because now I'm referring just to Capri. I don't think that she necessarily means any harm. You know what I mean? Everybody have roles that they play. Now, if her rough playing sometimes kind of rub people the wrong way, or her being honest or blunt or whatever the case may be, maybe that's something that should be addressed to her. Whatever. Me personally, I have the personality to deal with those particular personalities, because I'm like, everybody is everybody. You know what I'm saying? Um, and yeah, I think yeah, that's what it is. Chat. Let me put this on the screen, and I don't mean to skip y'all comments, but I just want to kind of rock with her for a second. Yeah, I think that you're a good person. You just like talking shit. You talk shit in everybody chat. Like, how I know is because shit, I done seen chats where you was Reverend Lewis up. Yo, go get him, go get him. Lewis can't get me. It ain't too many rappers that can get me. It ain't too many rappers that can handle me on any day. And that's the spot that I claim. That's the spot that I'm gonna claim in this community until I see something better, hear something better, or until the facts change. Um, and that's not me like hey, SK, what's good, lady? Yeah, it's just the this pretty much this little powwow is just us talking. We was talking about men stuff, and I'm glad that the ladies came, because one of the important ladies that I would like to be here that came to this party was Miss Capri. Um, and she just came over. I'm never gonna block you. I'm never gonna block you, girl. You ain't look. Hey, you can't, girl. You can't do nothing for me to block you. I'll troll your ass. So yeah, this is what I want to get on you about though. You use my thing, and you said you're gonna turn that lady into content. You know what I mean? Yeah, it sound like my last joint right there. So you know what I mean. I'm gonna have to holler at you. I think you owe me for that one, Capri. But on a serious note though, and I know you understand me because I kind of feel your vibe. Um, the lady that was in the chat, Miss Zell, that's a good lady, man. That's a good lady. I don't know what y'all had going on, but I'm gonna honestly say this. The way that shit kind of popped off was kind of crazy, because it went from 0 to 100 for no reason. To me, it was like, you know what I mean? It went from 0 to 1 million, and I was like, "What the hell?" Like, you know what I'm saying? We was all just chilling and bugging out. Like, the block was cool. It was like you pulled out your gun um Capri, and you was just shooting in the air and shit, making the block hot. You know what I'm saying? But that lady definitely didn't deserve that. And that's why I say like I could understand your personality a little bit better than most people. But I can say this, you up there with as far as you got subs, like, and when I say subs, that's a code name for subscribers. Welcome to the chat, Auntie Loretta. Look, I'm glad you got off your international tour. I gotta tell you something too, Auntie Loretta. Yeah, but it was like I don't think that the lady really deserved that, Capri. And I understand your personality, so that's the only reason why I can understand it. And that's one of the reasons why I say with this whole shit and this YouTube shit, y'all gonna have to find a way to Jashiba, I definitely appreciate it. What's good, out the house? She did. Let me read Capri comment because we on Capri right now, and then I make sure I get the happy. Hey, sis Low in the building. The real Brooklyn in the building. Is that right? Is in the building. Out the house is in the building. Yeah, y'all coming in here today, huh? I ain't gonna stay long. You know I don't do long chats, but thank you for that compliment, Jashiba. But yeah, it was almost like you pulled out your gun for no reason on her. You know what I'm saying? And that lady is a beautiful lady, man. Now I know you said she did come for me. I don't feel sorry. I'm not sorry. Hold on, I gotta get my girl. I'm not sorry, but I appreciate that you respect my point of view. Because my thing is like I know you like a shit. You're a super troll. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times people don't understand that disposition. Like sometimes when I was out there in my early days of life, like cats will come on the block and they like to joke. You know what I'm saying? And they joke all day, like you know what I'm saying. Megalodon, yeah, I'm glad. I was trying to get ahead and put you in the title, bro, but I was kind of rushing because I seen some of the dudes that I really, you know what I'm saying, needed to tap in with. But yeah, I got you too. I'm gonna start trying to do some commentary on your joint. Megalodon is in the building. Yeah, but this was pretty much like a men's talk joint, and I'm glad that you could be here because I think it's really important when we have first of all, hey Nene, I think it's really important that if we have any issues in this community that we are able to communicate with each other like on a private tip. You know what I'm saying? I Now if it's public, then that means you making somebody some content. Like you turning their ass into content. But my thing is like there's certain people that I have respect for that if there's any difference or any kind of miscommunication with us, I shoot you my email, man, and we could rap about it until we get shit resolved. I think that's how it's supposed to be done. Is public and private. So I hold that regard for people that I really really rock with. It's like, yo, contact me in private because that's like family business, like family talk. And Capri, I think if you had back to you, Queen troll a lot. If you had any issues with them, and I don't know, I think you said you had some kind of I don't know, I guess everybody be over there IGing or whatever. I think that would have probably been the best thing because, and I know you was kind of frustrated. Sis is in the building. It's always a good day. Look, I came to your live, sis, and I was like, well, I'm not even gonna start my live until after your live. I ain't even, you know what I'm saying? I ain't fucking with them 200, 300 people in the live. Like shit, me open up my little live, I'll be sitting there by myself, fucking Indian style. But shout out to Kiki Prime. And I was just speaking about today with this men's talk, Kiki, and I'm pretty sure that you can concur, and you don't have to because I really would like for y'all women if y'all do whatever y'all want in this chat. But no, 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 you good. No, shit. I respect the pecking order, and that's what we was talking about earlier. Kiki is there's a pecking order in this community that nobody want to talk about, and the pecking order would stand as Octavius as being at the top of the list of the pecking order. And the reason why I say that, and nah, I'm not on no sucker shit, and this ain't no weird shit, is because he has put in the tenure and he understands like all of the shit that some of us new content creators don't know. So we need to look at that for what it is and acknowledge that. I don't know why guys have a hard problem acknowledging somebody that's more skilled than them. That's the only way that we're gonna be able to get to where we gotta go. So I always give reference to, and now I feel like I'm doing the replay now, but because I said all of this shit early before you got here, darling. But I'm gonna say it again. Um, I feel like it's important to give reverence to those individuals because as we're building whatever we're building, we need to identify that. You know what I'm saying? And say, well, you know what? Octavius, no, he's been on this YouTube streets way longer than a lot of us, man. I've seen him like he can play music, change backgrounds, and do all types of shit. So if you're not at that level, you need to tap in and holler at that brother. Is each one teach one, like Granny said. Um, oh well, I know you're not about. I know you're not about catching the. Yeah, so when it comes to this music thing, as far as the men in this thing, like yeah, that's my thing. That's my thing. We're not gonna tap dance and play around with that. That's if anybody need any help or we want to move forward, um, holla at me. That's the door that I have the key and lock to. Um, when it comes to there's a pecking order. Yeah, respect the pecking order. Is just like, and my thing is like I'm not gonna play around with. I understand how the real streets go. So this was really supposed to be a men's meeting, but I'm glad that some of the ladies is here so y'all can know like there's a pecking order to this thing right here. We're not gonna run willy nilly and people stepping in other people's lane. That's why in the streets it say stay in your lane, stay in your lane. That's and my thing is like I try to be very very humble with everything that I can be whatever I want to be. You know what I mean? But I try to be very humble and I'm extra patient and humble with those that I love. That's my weakness right there. Is once I love you, you get a couple goddamn chances versus that one where I'm like, look, this motherfucker trying to play me. So that's what it is. Now when it comes to um say less, Kiki, you already know that. So that's why I was like when you was when you said, is there anybody that might want to, I got my track, my channel monetized. Is there anybody that might want to? I was like, shit, you already know, sis, what it is. I don't, is that a general invitation for you trying to get some whack shit or you want that super duper solid dollar? You know what I mean? Because, yeah, like even with the Atlanta Street interview song, like that song right there, that was a play song for me, but that shit pretty much went viral and on the street sector. You know what I'm saying? That shit damn near. So my thing is like, and then what you'll notice, and this is why I say there's a pecking order, so everybody got to kind of follow the guidelines, because after that, that's when you start seeing the inception of content creators that's making songs now, and I don't mind that. I mean, like I got so much content, shit. I'm a trendsetter. You never know what I might be like, shit, on a bike popping a wheelie tomorrow. And peace, Octavius. I'm glad you came, brother. I need you, need you, need you, need you. We need you right now, Octavius. Captain. Yeah, so my thing is like, yeah, I don't mind being a trendsetter. Like, and I don't say that, and I ain't like trying to like cap or sound like because I'm no, I don't I'm very, very humble with what I do. And my thing is, Octavius, you just got here, man. But what we was talking about, damn, I feel like I'm doing it. I feel like this is Groundhog Day. I'm gonna do it again though for you, brother. Um, you've been making music 5 years. Check my credit report. Shit, if I'm checking your credit report, it ain't got shit to do with music. And you're 5 years. I've been making music since 5 years ago. What the hell? I don't know. I might let you listen to some of my old songs if you've been making music just for 5 years, Capri. But what I was talking about is Octavius, what I think that we need from you, and I'm asking you, and I'm glad that you could be here, brother, is I think we don't have a big population of content creators. And I think this field is predominantly women, and I think they have a great support system. But one thing that I identified that we need is somebody like you to kind of show us the steps that we need to take as for not the whole damn, not everybody's sector, but the couple of good brothers that's actually putting out content. We got Megalodon, he's in the building today. You got myself. I definitely need to learn more as far as like all that different shit that you know. Um, and I think that in the pecking order, and I'm gonna say this again because it doesn't make me feel less than a man. Octavius would be at the top of that pecking order when it comes to a YouTube tenure or somebody that you need to learn. It's like going to a job, y'all. Like he would be the foreman. Then you have, great exceptional workers. Then you have regular workers. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is like, I don't mind acknowledging that on a platform, a public platform. Yeah, that's one of my mentors. The reason why he's a mentor because he has a special level of skill that we all need to learn in order for us to be exceptional. Um, they don't fuck with women unless they look like the type of way in the music community. Yeah, you're right about that. Childish Capri. Uh, Hi, beautiful granny. P7. Hey, Steven, I got you, bro. I ain't forget about your family. Um, and we was talking about Benji before you got here, Octavius. We was just saying that pretty much his professionalism and his objective point of views on interviewing is really, really important. And I think that we can learn from that. As far as me, the music thing it speaks for itself. You know what I mean? So, I don't mind helping. Let's get it right. Let's do what we gotta do. But I've been doing this quite some time, and how I said, like, the music speaks for itself. Steven, let's get to you, brother, because I think Amber is in here as well. The reason why I addressed you in the chat, in Kiki chat, was because even though on that No Chill channel she hasn't picked the moderators yet, but I am a moderator on her main channel. So it was some things that I had noticed last week pertaining to you, and I wanted to address it because you know, like I said, Childish Capri is the queen troll of all trolls. But I mean, at least she's honest enough to say she's a troll. You know what I'm saying? Like she'll come out and let you know. Now, if it's a situation where you kind of gathering information or whatever the case may be, I mean that's fine too. But I just wanted to bring that to your attention that those two brands I kind of represent. Now, one brand I am not affiliated with as far as the day-to-day function of that brand, but as being a moderator, yeah, I'm gonna look out for shit like that from now on. And reference to whatever situations that Octavius dealt with his personal shit, yeah, that's family. So like if there's ever a situation where I felt like he couldn't deal with some shit, then yeah, I'm there. But I mean, like that brother can, like I mean, shit, he almost made somebody into content a couple weeks ago, last week or whatever the case may be. So I don't, what I'm saying. And when it's just like the street too, like even if that's my homie and somebody messing with his girl, he's gonna handle that. And if it's some other shit, some other motherfuckers jump in, yeah, by nature, you have to do that unless you're not loyal to those individuals or to that person. So that's what that was. Mr. Jackson is a content creator. I think his name is Rodriguez Jackson. And he's been coming up with good content lately. He's not as active as we are, but I think we to support him because he was one of the individuals that kind of dropped the stuff about Lewis and Lolly at that time. He's just not as active as like me or Granny or Kiki or Octavius, but he's always supportive and he always be around. And Megalodon, I think he's gonna make a big impact on this YouTube community as well. So I want to support him. But yeah, Steve, I just think I no disrespect to you, brother. I just got to make sure that especially with all this shit that's going on, I think there's a heightened level of security at the White House. And you know what? And that White House consists of all of these people that's in this community right here, and with special regard to the primes and my brand. Now that doesn't mean that I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Peace, Charlotte. How are you? When it comes to Granny, I'm like that with Granny. I'm like that with Auntie. It's just certain people. Hey, Lisa, how are you? Is you know what I'm saying? Is there certain people? It doesn't mean that I don't support everybody else, but it's like certain people I have a I feel there's a need for me to kind of step up and address certain things. And that's just what it is. It's not like I'm sitting here trying to be no bully or none of that shit because my thing is like I try to be as honest as possible with the people that's around me. I try to be honest with my community. I try to be honest with my subs, even the queen troll of all trolls, childish ass Capri. You know what I mean? You look, even see now Capri. So yeah, I apologize. Let me get back to Capri because you know what? I gotta give her some attention today because she was cutting the fuck up last night on the chat. You made me go to bed and I was just looking at the damn ceiling after you did fucked up the live. Yeah, so Steven, yeah, back to because you got me jumping around, Steven, but yeah, we're gonna get to Capri. Yeah, your sister had all right, so this is the reason why I addressed you in Kiki's chat. I was in another chat in Sheena's chat and your sister had called you a troll and she said that you be jumping around and doing a lot of shit here and there, especially I'm not gonna call out no names, but especially spending a lot of time um in an area that my sis feels like you know so my thing was like it started to dawn on me like, okay, I see you here, I see you there. Sis said that you are pretty much a gossipy, kind of troll type of guy, and it was just kind of like, hey, well now I kind of putting the piece to the puzzle because like, dude, be everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So I was just wondering, even if you are, trolling in Kiki chat or my chat or whatever the thing may be, I still got respect for you as long as you respect the chat. You know what I'm saying? Like as long as you ain't, you know what I mean, doing no weird shit, um, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the only reason I said that because I seen you before, brother, and it was nothing but love. When I seen you in the chat today, and you know what I mean, I was like, well, shit. Hey, Amber, you here? He's a two side. He is not two sided, just gossip. That's what I meant. Okay. Yeah. So I mean, that's all it was, man. Today I woke up and shit. I think everybody got their views up off of this little new piece of content. So you know what I mean. I got my views up and shit. Yesterday dropped a couple joints. So I said today I just want to kind of like touch bases with some of the brothers that I feel like are very important in this community. And there's only like 4 or 5 of us, man, to be honest with you, if you want to do the numbers. And they probably in the damn title. Hello. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I wish King could be here. But I guess he got busy and I'll talk to him later because I just want him to know that oh shit. Hey sis, I'm eating off that shit. Look, I got another surprise coming up after this live. Shit, this shit is gonna be off the chain. Hey, and I might even make one of Walaikum assalam. Walaikum assalam. Hateful Hali Dahi Alhamdulillah. Yeah, so shit, sis, I'm making so much content. Shit. You know what I mean? Because my thing is if this is one of those super plays, then shit, we might as well ride the wave. You know what I'm saying? And for all of the mushes and the bushes, damn right, that's what we're gonna do. If you come up with a storyline and you think you only gonna eat off the storyline, you got another thing coming. These are content we content gurus over here. You know what I mean? We are content gurus. Shit, Psychology Eats. I think she dropped a couple videos yesterday. I dropped a couple like when we feel the breeze coming from the trees, we do what we do over here. We don't miss a lick. But yeah, Kiki, last night, I went to your I was at Octavius live, and then I jumped over to what up, Foxtrotter? Then I jumped over to Vibe Queen live, and fucking Childish Capri was cutting the fuck up in there, man. Um, I had the live on tilt, you know what I'm saying? Peace and love. So I had to like go to bed early and shit, but I really wasn't tired, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, yeah, Capri is the gift that keep her. I love her though. I love my thing is I think what it is a lot of people don't understand Capri. And she's really a cool person. You know what I'm saying? I want to say a cool little motherfucker. But she's really a cool person. I think what it is like she have her moments. Like she has it's like the Joker. I look at Capri like the Joker. You know what I mean? Like you can't be mad at the Joker. Like if there was no Joker in this community, like how would we be able to, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, I didn't like to be honest with you and Capri, I don't care if you get mad because I'll make your ass content. But yeah, I didn't seen Capri over there like supporting my shit and telling Lewis to come on, pick it up, Lewis. Get your shit ready, Lewis. You know they coming. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, like I don't mind that shit. You know what I'm saying? But what I can say, and I'm gonna be honest, I think Gangsta Granny has some real good intentions, and that shit kind of shit was a little bit much, even to the point where she started getting a little frustrated, Capri. So my thing is like when we talk about this pecking order in this community, um you also gotta respect the elders, man. That shit is really important. You know what I'm saying? That's like we gotta respect them as well because my thing is like a lot of older people in our community, they don't know how to do all of this shit that we do. And the ones that know how to do it, man, I respect the fuck out of them to be able to screenshot some shit, um, be able to log in and do all that shit. Like, nah, that's the cream of the cream. That's the cream of the cream. You know what I mean? I like shit. I love them. I love them. So yeah, we love you, Childish Capri too over here. And I know like when you go into different chats, you got these different damn that's why I call you the Queen Troll, because you got different kind of names and avatars and shit. You don't know who might be in your chat, and then that be Capri ass trolling and shit. Solly, your song was whack. Young, like you, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. It be fucking Capri ass. That's why, I tell all my people, hey, blessings and have a good day. I don't give a hell. I like shit. You ain't gonna make me mad. I ain't feeding into none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Manifest reality. Welcome to the chat. Travel with MJ. Welcome to the chat. Charlotte. Welcome to the chat. Yeah. So even with different accounts for when I get blocked, yeah, I bet so. So yeah. Oh, so back to you. So how you gonna use my thing last night, Capri, and tell that beautiful lady that she keep popping shit? You gonna make her content? You owe me for that one. Amber, you say you let us on content? Yeah, hey, Amber, I'm glad you cleared that up. You got a couple of little aliases too, don't you, Amber? Because I think I seen you as Alvarez. I don't know. I think I seen you as Alvarez, and then I don't know. I guess I don't know. Maybe I should make me up some more damn accounts. Foxtrotter's in the house. Just one? Yeah. So you had Steven on and how they say how Mucus say you had Steven in the hot seat this morning because I seen his ass and my sister chat, and I was like, Steven, what's good, bro? You know what I'm saying? But It was pretty much based off the premise of not Alvarez. Okay, yeah, it was pretty much based off the shit that you had told me. And or you didn't tell me that you said in Sheena's chat, so it kind of like left him looking a little suspicious. But I apologize to him as well. But yeah, I gotta protect those brands. If not, then it wouldn't equate to what I stand for, my loyalty. Um, I actually, let me see. Actually, I got that from some famous trolls I fuck with from Big O. Shout out to the Big O trolls. Man, y'all better leave that Big O shit over there. You trying to do something new over here, Capri. And Sendbox, what it do? What it do? Welcome to the chat. Yeah, Capri is definitely essential for the community because she's funny as shit. But my thing is like when that shit start getting out of hand, and you start trying to handle, because you could obviously tell that that lady was kind of she was bothered. And I'll be honest with you, you don't know what I've heard her story. So I know like, she's dealing with a lot right now. You know what I'm saying? Even for her to be able to get on this YouTube, you know what I mean? And I'm not trying to like me, with this age thing and shit, people get a little crazy with this, but I don't think she minds. But even with her being a little bit older than us, I applaud her for being able to do half of the shit she do. She do designs, she do clothing, she do all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like some of that shit, a lot of people can't do. Yeah, I only came because he hit me up and he loves everyone in the community. I meant trolled by the one person he doesn't like. Yeah, Amber, I kind of hear you with that, Amber, and I'm gonna leave that alone at this point because you kind of clarified it. But um, anytime you have a person that spend a large amount of time in one community and kind of frequently be in another community, that gives warning signs or is a concern. Like I said, I don't think that he's peace, Karen. How are you? Welcome to the chat. I don't think that he's no dangerous person or none of that shit. But it's kind of like the mantra, like the philosophy, see something, say something. So I think Kiki said that earlier, or somebody I heard that shit earlier, in the back of my head. But I think that should be the goal in this community is like you see something, say something. You know, and I seen him in the chat after the Sheena chat and after the shit that you mentioned. So I wanted to address that. You know what I'm saying? But like you did your thing. I was curious to know though, when you say that you got doxxed by a certain individual, by supporting them, like how did you I'm trying to figure out how did your business get doxxed unless you was like I don't know, like did you put your private information with your business? Because usually if you structure your business properly, that shit's supposed to be private. So I don't know. And I don't know how to do to come up and chat shit yet. I did an interview yesterday, but pretty soon I'll let y'all guys come up and chat and all that shit. But I was just wondering, by sending a payment or a cash app, that kind of put your business at jeopardy of its personal identity. I don't know how that works, but I don't know if you could drop it in the chat. That'd be dope. I'm gonna go through the chats. Anybody got something to say? I made it. Jocelyn made it to the 123. Nini, I thank you very much for all that you do for our community as well. I see you definitely support a lot. If I be honest, I would like to see you, Nini, Golden Signature, Mocha, and Capri do some shit together or start a channel because y'all be on it and y'all be all over. So like I said, this meeting was pretty much, or this little powwow, I don't be doing these super long joints. Lady JJ was good. Yeah, I don't be doing these super long joints, but we was just talking about the community. Now, since the ladies is here, I can say this because I got my topics off the plate. I think one of the reasons why these young men are being so disrespectful to the next generation of females is because, and I can honestly say this, um, My email name was exposed. My email and my name was exposed. I share nothing about myself. It was all new to me. Okay, so was that your business email? Like your business email and your name, like um just a quick suggestion, and I'm sorry to hear that for you, Amber, but just a quick suggestion, in the future, if you have different businesses, maybe you might opt is all linked. Wow. Yeah, you might have to holler at me, Amber. The personal name is on the Cash App she sent. Yeah, your personal name could be on the Cash App, but I don't know how I don't know how that affects your business. That's what I was kind of wondering. But I can say this. You need to get up with Capri, Nini, and them, because I think what you're kind of leaning towards could possibly one that was left by my husband. Yeah, I think one that what you're trying to achieve could possibly be done with the help of those young ladies. And I think if I'm not mistaken, and I could be wrong, so correct me if I'm wrong or if I'm incorrect. I think your voice needs to be heard, and I think that you want your voice to be heard. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like my mom, she's a very talkative person. She likes to talk. Um and but don't do that. Yeah, anyway, my thing is, like, I'm gonna tell you what the game plan should be, Amber, because I don't have time for that. I don't know what y'all doing over there. But anyway, get up with Nini, Mocha, Capri, um, Golden Signatures. Those young ladies can help you get your voice out there, and I think that they will deal with you appropriately until you can get a hang of what's going on these YouTube streets. And then once you build a certain kind of rapport, then you would be able to voice yourself and be able to get your point across. Maybe they might even help you with, like, some subs and shit like that once you get inside the community. I just think right now, it's kind of like you new, and you have to kind of acclimate yourself into the circle of what's going on. They have welcomed you if you didn't notice. They welcomed you. You just have to be consistent. And me personally, I would, like I said with this whole video, is a pecking order. So once you come into that community and they take you in, and show you certain things, you just got to play your role. You know what I'm saying? Like, I noticed you was coming in the chat. You was like, "Yo, who messing with Sheena? Yo, who you? Let me get him. Let me get him, dog. Let me get him." Like, nah, that right there was kind of. I knew you was probably trying to help, but Sheena could take care of herself. Trust me. And she got enough mods over there to handle all types of shit. So you don't have to be overbearing or aggressive. I think these young ladies will help you get your voice heard, and you'll be able to get your channel popping. Um and that's pretty much it. Granny, I want to say, guys, Granny is not Granny. Auntie is at 16,000 right now. She's on everybody's neck. Salute to her. Salute to her. Um Also, Granny, as y'all know, Granny, I got a new nickname for Granny, and it's called Gold. Um, Granny, aka Gold, she touched into a new sector where we got a bunch of simps over there. That's trying to get at Granny, but shit, I think we might have a new sector, some new content. Yeah, we might have some new content over there, Granny. Cause ever since I dropped that video, they've been on it. Thank you, Aunt Loretta. Yeah, I seen that I don't know, Nan and her man and the crew over there, they starting to be a little interested. So let's give them some content over here. That's how we do it. They want to be heard, we gonna give them some content. So shout out to Granny on her 16K. Shout out, not shout out, shout out to Auntie on her 16K. Shout out to Granny for chartering some new territory for us out there, in another country, in Thailand. um so yeah, ladies, since y'all here, I just want to say I sincerely apologize, and I'm pretty sure that Octavius can concur because he's a real man. Um, and all of these gentlemen that's up here, Megalodon, he's a stand-up guy. Benji's a stand-up guy. I just want to say, and it is not directly my fault, but I feel like apology is in order for some of the shit that goes on in this community, because what we have is we have men that's telling younger men to do the wrong shit, and then also we deal with simps. Yeah, hey, Granny, you found us some good old simps. Oh man, I thank you for that. I thank you for that, because some of this content over here is about to be over with, guys. This show is about to close up pretty soon, and hey, you got to find different things to do. You know what I mean? Bothered. Granny said bothered. Yeah, you had that man over there with the Chinese lady, not the Chinese lady, the Thailand lady getting mad as fuck at you. And I don't know, maybe it's a common theme. Because none of them come after me. I don't know. That's some real simp shit. Like none of them come after me, but they be coming after the women in the community. This shit is weird as hell. Um, yeah, but Amber, I think you're doing a good job. Just stay consistent. Sis Low, we all need to collectively help with and I say this because I say it with a chuckle, but the shit ain't even funny, is because she got good content, and my when I'm looking at the statistics, the numbers are not where it should be. So we need to go over there and support Sis Low channel like a motherfucker. Like I don't know what we gotta do. But we need to support Sis Low channel because she got good content. She's definitely like a truthful person. She was the young lady who pretty much I got wind of her when she told Mucus that, you know what, you're gonna be wearing a crown for the shit that you. She was the first one that actually made Mucus admit to some of his issues, and he didn't even totally admit to it. He just kind of said, he apologized for something on the platform, but he never apologized to the young ladies. But she was the one that was on his neck. And once I heard that and how she stood up for just the women in general, like I admired her from that point on. So that's why she's like a mod, and we need to go over there and support her. Anything else y'all guys want to talk about? I apologize for these grown ass men that's telling these young boys stupid shit. I think that's the cause of it. The effect would be that now that these young men, they don't respect the community or the women in the community. And like my thing is like I'm only one person, Octavius is only one person, Benji is only one person, King is only one person, Mr. Jack, what I'm saying? So we gotta collectively try to do this together. And I feel like it could possibly happen. Batty Dolt, I'm glad you came. Batty Dolt have replays of it. Yeah, Batty Dolt has been holding down the fort for the Dolt brand since Chase been away. Make sure that you like her page as well. They're doing something awesome over there. They definitely have a great brand. And if you're talking about, okay, so let's just say this. When I mentioned, hey Barney, what's good? You late to the party, but you good. Which is important. Listen, yeah. So yeah, Sis Low, we're gonna sub you up. Okay, so let's just say this. The same thing that I was talking about with the men and everybody in this order. Um, okay, so you have Benji and you have the Adult brand, and this is no disrespect to anybody else that I work with. No disrespect to my brand, no disrespect to Vibes brand, no disrespect to the Primes brand. But I think what I see with them is the unity and the uniformity. So when you see unity and uniformity, it makes your brand look like it is that big. It is a great thing. So my thing is like, okay, so when we talking about this pecking order of these are some ladies, and I don't mind looking at their brand and saying, well, you know what, my brand hasn't got to that point yet, so I need to learn something from them. I don't know, like I hope this is not one of them things where like as men we can't feel like we could learn something from each other, because like yo, I could even learn from them. Now, I ain't gonna say even, like I'm still learning from the adult brand. I'm still learning from Benji. Like I like them graphics that he do is fucking phenomenal. Like I got a little cartoon man and shit. This avatar shit that you're looking at right here, but the shit that Benji do with his thumbnails, I haven't learned that yet. So my thing is like there's things that we all need to learn, but if we, my thing is like if you got so far down the road where you feel like you can't learn from those that's in front of you, then you're gonna continue to make some badass mistakes, man. You're gonna continue to make bad mistakes. You know what I mean? And I'm not here to like tell nobody what to do, but I know what's been successful for me. You know what I mean? So that's pretty much it. In this group right here, we're gonna have unity. That's what we building. We got rid of some negative energy. And I think once you get rid of negative energy, you definitely need to start infusing a lot of positive energy as quick as you can. It's almost like let's not fall back into a victim of all of this extra shit. Um, Look, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. I think that we was able to identify all of us collectively, identify some things that need to get addressed in the community. Um, and it is what it is. So yeah, that's pretty much it, man. I would love to learn from all of you. I think I'm still learning. I don't mind saying I'm still learning. And once you get to the point where you realize you haven't mastered everything, then that's when you can begin the journey on growing. So I would like to grow. I like to learn a lot about information and knowledge and people and the people that I'm around. And I love all of y'all, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, can the content creators drop their channel so that we can sub you up? I'm gonna go through this joint. And Steven, I appreciate your honesty, bro. Yeah, I just had to check on that for my peoples, man. But it is no, I'm not trying to come off like weird or extra. Read all about it. Um, can y'all guys just drop in the links, y'all in the chat, y'all links so everybody could like go to y'all page. I know y'all probably gotta like go in and out and shit. I don't know. Probably got to go to your page and then grab that shit from there and do that shit. I don't know, but that would be very beneficial. At least we could all say today that we got our links. I'm gonna put my link in the chat for anybody that's in here. Contact me because if I like you, I don't have no problem on dealing with you on the private side. I really don't like all that public spectrum and shit, public spectacle when it comes to YouTube. If we are cool, if it's somebody I don't fuck with, then 9 times out of 10 you get on my nerves and I'm gonna turn your ass into content some way or another. I'll come find y'all. Just shit. Yeah, and Capri, thank you. Thank you for that. Yeah, Capri, what's up, Juice? Hey, it's just we was just in here building, showing love, love and support for each other, loving on each other over here. Loretta Brown got 16K. Um, so congrats to her. We was talking about Granny, aka Gold. She done charted some new territories over there. Yeah. Hey Nini, I'll turn that ass to content. Like honest to God, like I'm one content creator that will turn your ass into content. I can do it in my this voice, or I can do it like this. It doesn't matter. I will turn your ass into content. So yeah, Mocha's at the party. Mocha, I was just talking about you. We was talking about your ass. And guess what? What? It was me. I ain't gonna lie. I was talking about your ass. So yeah, Granny, aka Gold, um, she pretty much charted some new territory over there in Thailand with Passport Brothers. So me and Granny will be traveling. I think I even seen, yeah, I think Kiki, Granny, and me will be taking trips to Thailand every now and then. Because we found a nice spot over there where we can set up and create content like we do. Yeah, so salute to Granny for finding that uncharted territory because I wasn't even thinking about that shit. Um, Shout out to Octavius Prime, he was in the building. Shout out to Benji, shout out to King of Commentary, shout out to Mr. Jackson, shout out to Steven. And it was we was just kind of having a little shout out to Megalodon. That's another content creator. Megalodon, if you hear, I don't know, you probably in and out like I be doing, but if you hear, brother, you could drop your email in the chat. Shout out to all of the wonderful women in our community that's actually contributed and doing something great. Kiki Prime, the Adult Brand, Baddie Adult, Chase, Vibe Queen, Sheena. Um, Shout out to all of y'all. If I missed you, I apologize. And if I missed you, you're probably already in this chat. Loretta Brown, Granny. I don't have a whole lot of people that I really deal with, but those are the ones that I deal with. And I love all of them, you know what I mean? So we're gonna rock out, man. This is not a long live. I want y'all to go ahead and get your Sunday on. I have more content to make because with all these new things that have been popping up, I have to get my views up, you know what I mean? Yeah, hey Mocha, we definitely got a good community here. So yeah, that's my thing. Is like you kind of came into the last part of this meeting, but my thing is like, yo, look, I'm a very humble guy. And even with my humility, I don't mind looking up to those that are before me or those that I can learn something from. Um, but as far as this music thing, I've been doing it for quite some time, and that's my lane. That's the door that I hold, and my thing is like, if anybody needs help with anything, or if any content creators need any music or something, contact me. But ain't nobody like pushing me out my lane or no type of shit like that. And the work speaks for itself. My thing is like, I could say this, I could say I'm this and I'm that. I could say I'm the greatest rapper alive. But if the people ain't saying that shit and ain't feeling that shit, then it's just a facade. So my thing is like, I want the music to speak for itself. I want to let the people speak for that. And as far as like the music that I make, I'm going to continue to do that. That's my lane. That's my lane. I've been doing it for a long time. And I think I'm one of the first individuals in this sector that actually like pushed out great content. And then it was a trend, and that trend was started. But my thing is like, I don't knock nobody for getting in that lane, because as content creators, we all share different shit with each other. So, my thing is like, shit, everybody do what they do. You know what I mean? Like, but don't proclaim to have a certain level of knowledge or some shit if you're still growing, because I don't proclaim to be Octavius Prime because there's some shit that I'm still learning. I don't proclaim to be Benji because there's some things that I'm still learning. I don't proclaim to be King because there's some things that I might still be learning from him. I claim my lane, and that's the lane that I'm going to claim. And as far as this community, I think it's best to identify who's who and what's what, so we don't get confused. Because as soon as we start getting confused, that's when the shit start like messing up. So anybody want to get this music thing going, or need some help with the music thing, or need some advice, I'm here for you. Because that's my lane, and that's the lane that I own. Anything other than that, show me different. Prove me wrong. You know what I mean? Prove me wrong. Make a hit song. But besides that, that's what it is, man. I love y'all all. Amber, contact, get up with Mocha and them. They'll go ahead and put you on cruising through the streets, because you just need to learn how to cruise through the streets. You don't be doing too much. Don't pull out your damn pepper spray and all that shit. Juice reveal. They'll show you what's popping. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure like I'll probably get with them soon too, because I think we can make some stuff for the super subs that's out here. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, another thing I wanted to express while we up here, because I did hear something last night and it wasn't totally accurate. So I want to clarify that while we in this meeting. It was me who actually contacted Kiki and another individual as far as just the bonding with the vibe queen and her situation, because I felt like it was kind of affecting me and my mental, not like bugging out or no shit like that. I wasn't on no walking around with my headphones like Monique, but I was just in a situation where it was like, you know what, um you start having a sense of loyalty, you start disengaging from certain activities because of that loyalty. And even though it wasn't like no major fork in the road, somewhere in my heart I felt like, you know what, this could be something that could be mended. So I contacted Kiki and I'm pretty sure she know what I'm talking about. So like when people this I think that's one of the reasons why it kind of this meeting kind of came up, because it's like we can't be going out here claiming that we did some shit for other people when we know what the facts are. And we can't keep going around here like trying to step in somebody else's lane. I want everybody to do well, but we're gonna definitely acknowledge those that's before us. And if not, then that's gonna be a problem. Because I don't mind acknowledging those that's before me. It's just a pecking order. We're not gonna be running around these streets willy nilly, milly vanilly, silly. We're not doing that. And if that's the case, then yeah, it's gonna have to be a cleanup on aisle 9 and more content being made. You know what I mean? So yeah, I love all of y'all for coming out, checking this live. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Thanks for supporting. Yo, love each other, man. Support each other, man. You know what I'm saying? That's all we could do at the end of the day. Peace out.